Hey guys, what's up? It's Angelina and welcome back to my channel. So today there are a few things I want to test with you and talk to you guys about, so let's just get right on into it. Also, huge fan of this. It's like one of the best lip balms ever. I have two of them. I would like to get all of them in the future, but you know, right now I'm on a no-buy, but we'll get into that. I have yet to do a dedicated video on it, so today we're going to be doing one. The shade that I initially had was shade number 27, which this is the old one that I was using. This is the shade Honey Beige, and this is too light for me. I was making it work because of how much I love the formula, but last night I was linking a few things for my video, and I found the MISSHA BB Cream on sale. Also, I found additional shades that I'm not sure if I might have overlooked them or if they just weren't available, but I found additional shades that are deeper, and I also found swatches of them. So I ended up going with the shade 29 Caramel Beige, which in general, Caramel Beige is usually where it's at for me. There is one darker shade, I believe it's shade 31, but that one definitely looks like it pulls very warm and very tan, so I think this is gonna work out, and I'm probably just gonna have to give this one to my mom because she's lighter than me and this will probably work. So if you're new here, MISSHA BB Cream is just the best thing ever. This is not sponsored. I'm literally telling you what it is. So it's SPF 42, which is insane. It's like a K-beauty brand, and obviously that means that they don't have a ton of shades, which is the only downside. It is very full coverage. Honestly, makes your skin look so good. I don't know how, and you guys are gonna see it, but it just really makes your skin look so flawless and so airbrushed, while also providing a high amount of SPF, and just is perfect for everyday use, is even perfect for days when you're going, to an event, but there's no flash photography. This would be perfect. Also, something I wanted to mention is my nails, and I don't know if you guys could see them, but I got these nails. These are actually press-ons, which is really impressive. I'm getting into the press-on game, but look at how fun it is. I think for the summer, it's going to be really cute. I was sent these, so I'll go ahead and I will link them. But you guys, this is so high quality. As long as you have a good nail glue, it will last. I specifically went looking for a good nail glue because I just knew the reason why I didn't like press-ons was because they pop off, and I'm really rough with my nails. But I'll link the nail glue I'm using because it really changed the game for me. These feel like acrylics, like regular acrylics when you have them on. I'm actually going to swatch these side by side so you can see before we go in. So we're going to start with the lighter shade, which is number 27. This was the shade that I was using. It's the shade Honey Beige. So this is Honey Beige. As you guys can see, it is very, yellow toned, which is great, but it's too light. Then we're going to go in with the shade 29, which is the new shade that I just picked up in the shade Caramel Beige. Same thing. Okay, so you can obviously see the difference there. Caramel Beige is more yellow of an undertone. This is more of a true light medium shade, and this is more of a true medium to medium tan shade. Caramel Beige is a pretty accurate description, I think, of this. I'm going to put some more so you can really see the difference. Yeah, I would say this is like an NC 41, 42 maybe. This is more of like an NC, maybe like NC 40, but like a little bit lighter. So as you guys can see, they're both not spot on shades, but I can definitely make this one work. This one I was making it work, but it was just a lot more complicated. This is obviously more yellow tone. My skin is a little bit more neutral, but again, minor details. So we're just gonna wipe that off. Usually when I do these videos, I don't go in with any primer or anything like that, so you get a true feel of how this wears and what it looks like. So that's what we're gonna do today. I normally either apply this with fingers or with a sponge. I feel like it's actually more of like a cream consistency, and so applying it with fingers really just, you kind of get that, you kind of have more control, and you can really just like get it into the skin. And as you guys can see, like, this shade is actually, once I get in there and really blend it out, it's really matching pretty well. Now, because this has SPF, I will say products with SPF do tend to pull a little bit lighter. So we're just gonna do half of my face. And because my forehead is darker, I don't really go in with a ton of product up here, which you totally can. I just prefer to not go in with a ton of product up here. So as you guys can see, I would say this is like one true layer. I just went in with my fingertips and really blended that in. I actually really like the way it looks blended in with fingertips. I would say it's like a really like almost full coverage. It's pretty medium, but it's more of like a medium to full coverage product. Oh my god, look at this shade match. And I am wearing a pimple patch on this side, but I think I'm just gonna leave the pimple patch on just so I don't get any makeup on this pimple because I don't want to further inflame it. It has been, I don't want to further irritate it. It has been just been there for weeks. And every time it goes down, I get a new one in the same area. So I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna stop bothering you with makeup. I'm gonna let you live your life. And if you're wondering what I have underneath, I just have my moisturizer on. Today I'm actually using my Curology moisturizer. It's just a regular daytime moisturizer. I think I'm honestly just gonna keep going with my fingertips just because I like the way it looks a lot better and I feel like it shears out. So it really just, I get my perfect, almost perfect color match. I'm just gonna go in and build this up. Not that it really needs to be built up, but just kind of show you guys how this product works and how great it is. And then when you use fingertips, you kind of have more control over where the product goes. So as you guys can see, I'm really just focusing on building it in the cheek area because that's the area that I need the most coverage. Okay, so what I love is that even though my skin isn't perfect right now, as in I have a lot of dryness in my chin area, it still is not emphasizing any dry patches on my skin, and it has this really natural finish. It's also extremely lightweight, and that's what I love about this because sometimes with SPF products it can be very heavy feeling and just like it feels like too much, especially being here in Florida. It's so humid and hot outside that it's like you don't want to feel like there's a ton on your face. So I really appreciate that about this product. Again, I'm super impressed. I'm actually really impressed with this shade. Like, I thought it was going to be like too light for me based on swatches, but it actually matches me so well. This is going to be an everyday hit. I can see it already. The reason why I just wasn't reaching for this is because of the color, and then it's like, then I gotta go in with a bronzer, and it just makes me end up doing more makeup than I'd like to on a daily basis. So this is gonna be a hit. If you're an NC42 or around that, definitely try this shade, Caramel Beige. And it's SPF 42, which is so amazing. Okay, as you guys can see, my base is all done, so let me give you my wrap-up thoughts. This is iconic. It looks so good, even when I applied blush and everything on top of it, even when I was applying my bronzer, which my bronzer and blush today were very, very dewy. This base still stayed put. It didn't move around. It still looks just as good as it looked when I initially applied it, and I have been filming for a couple of hours. So as you guys can see, the color match on this is spectacular in my opinion. If you're my skin tone match, definitely get this shade. It also just has a way of really blurring texture and really blurring anything that I have in my cheek area, especially like around my nose area and my like nasal folds, I sometimes tend to find that if I'm using a product that emphasizes that, it can look so bad. So this product is just very easy to use on a daily basis. I don't have to overthink it. I don't have to worry about the way that I'm prepping my skin. As long as I am just doing, basic skincare routine things, this always looks good. I don't have to be super finicky with it. I don't have to go in with a primer. Like, I literally am not wearing primer today, and I look so poreless and so flawless. And this shade is amazing. It's also really good because of how high of an SPF it is. So it's definitely really good to grab for the summer. Currently, this is on sale on Amazon for like literally half off. It depends on the shade, but this shade was a couple dollars less than it usually is. And then I think the shade above it is like literally $10. So definitely check it out and check to see if your shade is still on sale. You can get it on Amazon or you can get it on YESSTYLE. Honestly, it's really up to you. Obviously, with Amazon, you get this delivered with the Prime. It literally, I ordered it last night. It came today. So 1-day shipping on Prime, which is ridiculous. And you just have no reason to not get this. It's also very affordable, and I promise you will probably take the place of your tinted moisturizer or super expensive foundation because that's how good it is. So if you're new here, don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to see more from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.